is Monday, so I've been getting things ready because on a Monday, you know, I do 2 fitness classes this evening. Excuse Bella in the background. So I do Decades Reloaded and then I do a Clubbercise class. So I have been deciding what I am going to wear this week, and I will show you, because obviously this channel is called Fit as a Foodie, so rather than just show me all the foodie stuff, I'm going to show you some of my fitness stuff. So tonight I will be wearing the following. So my leggings are from a company called Wild Legs, and these are called Wild Energy. This top is old, as you can see. It's an extra large and it is quite big on me, but I love it so much. I haven't been able to find one in a smaller size, so I'm wearing my Tiki Boo I Don't Sweat I Glow top, because actually the fluorescent yellow matches very well with the design of the Wild Energy leggings I'm wearing. But as you can see, these are in a size small. So I started off last year in a medium and I have gone down a size. If you could see what I'm wearing today, I've got these massive dungarees on because you know, losing weight makes your clothes too big, and I like these dungarees a lot, and oversized dungarees don't actually look too bad, and I don't like a waist, and trying to sell clothes is not always easy to get money back that you spent on them. So I'm still getting the use out of my bigger clothes while I can, before I can afford to replace my whole wardrobe. So anyway, this is what I'm wearing tonight in my classes, and these glow brightly under UV lights, so I am going to shine brightly and glow wild. Okay, so as it's a Monday, I am going to be prepping some soup for this evening after my classes. I've got a tripod, as you can see, so this is the first time really using it, so we'll see how it comes up. But I'm going to make some soup up with, I've got half a cabbage left and half a swede. I've got some leek, got some potatoes, got some celery. So I'm going to see how this goes. Doing it from my own head, nothing I've followed. So I'm going to take the lid off of the soup maker and let's get ready to prep the veggies. So I've got my scrap pot. I have this lovely knife to chop my vegetables with, which my dad got for me, and it's got a holding hole, so I've got total control of this. So I think we're going to start with the potatoes, because I like to put the heavier veg in first, and obviously these need peeling and so does the swede. Actually, no, I'll go with the swede first. I'm not going to use all of this swede because I don't want to overfill the soup maker, so maybe that much, I think. Very nice and sharp with this. Put the cover back on that so it doesn't go dry. Move that out of the way and just give this a quick peel. Don't need to chop that end a bit off, just peel it. Beautiful. Now we're going to Remember, we have to dice it small for the soup maker. This knife is brilliant. We got to try one out at my dad's the other week, and he kindly got one for me. And he's made the handle more comfortable. My dad likes to whittle wood, so if you can see there, little bits to make it more comfortable, and it's definitely a lot smoother. Makes easy work of dicing the veggies up for sure. Just make sure I don't get my hands underneath it though, that would not be good. Easy work. And this last little bit. Wonderful. All that's gone in. Right, now we'll do the potatoes. There's some odd potatoes I had left in the bottom of the fridge. Not really the biggest potatoes, hence I've put a few here. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Try and move my head out of the way. Let's get rid of that bit. Looking forward to my classes tonight. We're getting some extra body magic in. I sometimes get a lift with a friend, but she's not going, so I'll be walking down. It's just over a mile to my classes, so I'll be getting lots and lots of steps in. Always good to get extra steps in. Hopefully it'll get me nice and warm before the first class, even though obviously we have warm-ups before going whole hog. Not always easy to be warm. Intrigued to know what this soup is going to taste like later. I've decided I'm going to pop some mixed herbs in, some salt and pepper, Obviously I'll put some vegetable stock in as well. Thinking it's going to be quite a green soup, but maybe the potatoes and the swede will make it not quite so green. We'll see what it comes out like later. I've had some yogurt with some blueberries, raspberries and grapes this morning. I'm going to have a jacket potato for lunch. A bit predictable, but it's what's nice for me at the moment. Let's chop these potatoes up. Let's move that scrap pot out of the way, and then you can see what I'm doing. Adding these to the soup maker. You will have noticed I'm now adding some shorter, less than 5-minute videos on Saturdays. I hope you're enjoying those as much as the longer videos. I try to give a variation of the lengths of my videos, so you can just dip in and dip out. If you've got some short gaps to fill, you can watch the shorter ones. If you've got longer gaps to fill, you can watch longer ones. I'm hoping you're liking my content. I'm hoping I'm improving as the videos go on. I hope that with the mics you are able to hear me more clearly, especially if we are out and about. And I hope that having this tripod is helping. I may have to learn how to put it in the right positions better, but as this is just my first time using it, it may not be exactly right, but I hope I've got it pretty good for the first time. Let's bring that up a little bit. It's very yellow in there at the moment. Potato everywhere. Whoops. Not sure what I'm doing there. Getting used to this very curved blade. So used to a more straighter knife. Two more potatoes to chop. Go in there. Come on, little potato. There we go. In you go. And last potato. I'm going to then do the celery. Missed out. Can't be having that. Got quite a busy week this week, lots going on. Still, most of my weeks are like that. Always good to try and plan as much as possible what meals and lunches I'm having. It doesn't bode well for if I don't plan. One never knows what to do without a plan. Tough old celery stick, but we will get through it nicely with this. Definitely getting my 5 a day today. Well, I've had more than 5 a day, to be honest. More like 10 a day. I've had blueberries, raspberries, grapes. Obviously putting in the swede, the celery, the cabbage, the leek. Can I count potato as a veg? Not really, it's a carb. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some. Cannot do that quickly while I'm concentrating on chopping all this up. Blueberries, raspberries, grapes, cabbage, leeks, celery. 6 so far. Well, let's see if we can make it 10 with 4 more different things today. I wonder. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I've had my 5 a day, so that's the main thing. I've got a jacket for lunch, so what will I put on my jacket? I don't know, maybe some beans today. Beans would be good, that would be an extra, that would be 7. Beans will be nice and filling too. Definitely watch my fingers cutting the leek up. There we go, go to that end and in with the leek. You will know if you've been watching my channel for a while, I have an onion intolerance, so leek is the way forward for me because it is something I don't react to and it has such a lovely flavour. There we go. Oh, missed that bit. How are we doing? Plenty of room for the cabbage. Now, how much cabbage shall we put in here? I wonder. Let's try and cut out this middle bit. start with this first. Good. Some of this needs to be chopped a little bit finer. Years ago there was a thing called the cabbage soup diet, but this isn't just cabbage soup, it's got lots of other veggies in. Whoops. I think this may be enough cabbage. Let's see where it has filled up the soup maker too. Yep, I think that is definitely enough. I don't want to put any more in. So I am now going to just get rid of all this excess off the side. Get rid of that. Bring this more into shot. I'm going to put some. Actually, I'm not going to waste these couple of bits of cabbage. Just looking a bit lost, so plop that bit in, and I think that leaf as well. Bits there. Right, let's give this a bit of seasoning. Do a little bit of salt, and of course some black pepper, some mixed herbs, and almost forgot the garlic. Let's do that quickly. Should be able to peel those now. Nearly. Quite squash that one enough. That's better. There we go. That's one peeled. Do we squish this one enough? Oh, looks positive. Very positive. Oh, we have twins. And that's good because I wanted 3 cloves, so having a twin, we have got that. Just roughly chop these up. just enhances the flavours. And in the garlic goes. There it is. Oh, don't miss that bit off. Okay, so I just need to get my stock just over the other side there. So I'll bring that into view. I'm going to do 550 mils. Just boil the kettle quickly. I did boil this earlier, but obviously chopping the vegetables, it has cooled down a little bit. So I've got a vegetable stock pot that I'm just opening here, and that's going into 550 mils of boiling water. I'm just going to get that and a spoon to stir it. There we go, that's that. I'll bring this into view for you. Okay, so there's my 550 mils, which is a pint. Move the chopping board out of the way. Carefully put the stock pot in. I should have started off with this. I often start off making the stock first. Carefully put that in because I don't want to splash myself with the boiling water. Let's get this stock broke down. I do love these stock pots. They're very, very, very good. I've been using them for quite some years now. And the best thing about them is on Slimming World they are free. They bring so much flavour into soups. I've used the beef ones in my gravy, and that makes such a nice rich gravy. That is dissolving nicely. It won't matter if there's still a few bits that are undissolved in this, because obviously the soup maker actually heats and blends it up for us. So it will all add the flavour. That will do. And I'll pop this in very carefully. We don't want to splash any of that anywhere. Now we're going to give this a nice old mix up so that all the flavours combine. Oh, those herbs definitely smell good in here. Let's get those bits off of there. We don't want to waste any of that flavour. And we're going to pop the lid on. Just get it in, lined up. There we go. Oh, turn it on, the plug would help. Okay, so as you know, I like a creamed smooth soup, so we're going to pop that on there and start it off. And then in 23 minutes we will have our veggie soup, which will be ready for me to have after my classes tonight. So as you can hear, it's already bubbling away and the soup is being made. Can you hear that? See the steam. That's cooking beautifully. It smells incredible already. So I've weighed my 30 grams of reduced fat cheddar out, and I am going to have beans on my jacket potato for my lunch today, this Monday. This is not as much as in a full can, it's just a nice size portion, just right for me. So when my potato is ready, I will get it out and dish this up. Sounds as if the soup is nearly ready now. Cannot wait to see what this looks like today. Very interested as to what it tastes like too, but I will have to wait until after my classes tonight for that. So the soup has just finished blending, so shall we take a peek at what it's like and also see if I need to blend it a little bit more? And yes I do, because I can see a bit of cabbage there on the side. Oh, nice colour. Look at that. Just need to wipe the sides down a little bit. There's a bit of leek and a bit of cabbage left, and give that a final blend, but I am pleased with how that's looking. So to get those last bits smooth, we're going to press the blend button and give it a blend to make sure everything's incorporated. There it goes. Along with what I'm wearing this evening, I've also got to get my bag ready. So I've got my deodorant here. The studio where we do the classes on a Monday, it has an indoor shoe policy, so in here I have got my indoor trainers, not the ones I walk in, they're the ones I use for my classes. So see if I can get one out for you. They're these, which also look quite nice under the UV lights. So I'll just pop that back in its bag. I like to keep them separate from anything else. So they're in the drawstring bag, which will go in the main body of the bag. This is another Wildlegs purchase. I like my Wildlegs. Nice little independent company. I'll zip that up. Zip it up properly later. Also, though, in clever size, we have these fun glow sticks. Let me just show you what they do. Just took the battery, and I don't know how well you'll see this in the daylight, but look at that. You can also make it go faster. How great are those? Imagine doing classes with these, jumping about and waving your thing. It's such fun. So I need to make sure they're packed. I keep my little battery tabs in to preserve the battery life as long as possible. You can see the little Clubber Size logo on the wrist straps. Brilliant. Pop them in there. Tuck those in. Zip that up. And also I take a litre of water with me. This is an old squash bottle that I wash out regularly with soapy water, and it's just got this nice neoprene holder to keep it at constant temperature. Just filled that up and pop that in the pocket on the side. So I'll be walking down with this later, and I might even take you on a bit of my walk to town. So my bag's all packed ready. I will zip that properly up in a moment. I'll also give you a quick change of what I look like when I'm off to one of my classes. I mean, you've seen me eating in some of my fitness gear before, but I will try and get you a full shot later on once I'm changed. So the soup is blended, it is ready. Time to decant it. Oh, it looks and smells so good. Stopped using my tripod for now, just so it's easier to do this bit. That's safely out of the way. Look at it. It's nice. Oh, not too thick, not too thin. Lovely consistency. Look at that. And we're just going to pop it in here. Forward to having this after my fitness classes tonight, I can tell you. See just how hot it comes out of the soup maker. Perfect. Oops. Don't worry, I'll wipe that off later and clean it up. Right, I'm going to finish decanting this and I will show you how much it has made. Look at that pot of yummy goodness. That is, can I see it? A litre, I think. Just under a litre. But it is so good. Smells lovely. I shall wait for later to try it out and give you my verdict of today's vegetable soup. But my potato is ready, so I am going to dish that up now. So this is fresh out of the oven. I'm going to cut it open. I have my beans that I've warmed up in the microwave for a minute. I have my 30 grams of cheddar, reduced fat, and I'm going to have a teaspoon of butter inside my potato. Obviously I'm not using the tripod for this, so I will pop it together and show you what it looks like afterwards. I've just cut it open, spliced it and put my teaspoon of butter in. You can just about see it melting. I'm going to pop the beans on top next. So I've just taken the lid off and here we go. This little snap pot is just perfect for me. Just take those few out. There we go. And now my 30 grams of cheddar I will just sprinkle on the top. Cannot beat jacket potato with beans and cheese. This is going to be just right to have enough time for it to digest before my classes. It's 3:30. My first class is at 6. I will walk down at 5:15. So I've got enough time to digest this without it laying heavy on my tummy. It's always odd on a Monday having breakfast late and lunch even later, but it works. And then I have my nice soup that we just made later on after class. So I've just sat down after eating my jacket potato for a cup of coffee and a snack. I'll just get my coffee. And my snack of choice today is one of Slim & Will's Hi-Fi bars. Can you guess what flavour? Let me show you. I've already had a bite, sorry. And I opened it upside down. So it's the apple, crumble and custard flavour. And I love a Hi-Fi bar. This is a limited one that came out in winter. And it's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's not as good as some of the other limited flavours Slim would have brought out in the past. I could mention the mint chocolate one, which has got to be one of my favourites. I wish they would bring that back. They've just brought in a cookies and cream limited edition, which is okay, but I would love the mint chocolate one to come back. There was also a lemon one, which I really enjoyed back in the day, because when I did Slimmer World 16 years ago, when it was red and green plans, they had some phenomenal flavours in Hi-Fi bars. They've still got the old favourites like the triple choc, which is nice, and the chocolate orange is still going, but I did so much enjoy the lemon one and the mint chocolate one. I wish they would bring them back. But now I'm going to enjoy my coffee and my apple crumble and custard Hi-Fi. And it's soon time for me to don my fitness gear and walk down to my fitness classes. So I'm going to enjoy this coffee and then I'll come back when I'm changed. So I said I would show you me changed. I'm ready to go to fitness. As you can see, the top is very big still, but it's all right for working out. It is aerodynamic like this, it keeps me cool. But as you can see, now I don't have my dungarees on, my shapely legs. Just going to put my old glasses on because I don't wear my new glasses to class, because I don't want them getting wrecked. So I shall do that and see you in a minute. So these are my glasses that I actually wear to fitness. They're older than the ones I usually have on, but that means if I bash myself or drop them or anything like that, they don't really matter quite as much, and I can still see enough with these glasses to know what I'm doing. Just put on my Wildlegs gym jacket because it's quite cold in the room where we work out, so until I've done a warm-up, I'll wear this. It's got nice thumb holes to keep my hands warm as well, so that will be good. Without further ado, I am going to get off to my classes, and I shall see you when I get back, and I can let you know how that veggie soup came out. See you later. So I've just got back from my fitness classes tonight. I might pop a picture in of me after my workouts and how well I've done. I have just heated up a mug of the soup I made earlier. I'm going to have an apple and maybe something for dessert, but I'll come back with that after I have given you the taste experience of this vegetable soup I've made today. So let's see how this soup has turned out. So really nice texture actually. Yeah, that's nice. It's not too cabbagey. Not too leaky, not too sweety. It just tastes comforting. It's a nice blend. It doesn't really have one particular flavour to it. There's definitely what I need on this cold evening after my exercise classes. I've just done myself the mug because I'm going to have an apple afterwards, and maybe something else. I'm going to go and enjoy this now. So I've had my soup and it was delicious, and I had an apple afterwards, but as I haven't had enough swips today, I am having a small 20-gram Twix for 5 swips, and then a Kvarg, never say the word properly, Stracciatella, which is vanilla with little chocolate pieces in, which is just half a swip. So my total swip for today, I think, is 6 or 6.5 swips, which is well within what I can have. And this is a nice treat to have this evening after doing 2 fitness classes. So if you've liked my content today, do give it a like, leave me a comment, and if you're not already, please subscribe. Until next time.